Yes?
How about stretching those limbs and getting some light exercise? Shall we spar? Who's this that chance has brought? I'm Peter, but everyone calls me Hornet.
I'm Henry, of Skalitz.
Forgive me, but you don't look much like a nobleman.
That I am not.
It's just when you say of Skalitz, it has a noble ring to it.
Well, it's just my way of saying I'm not from these parts. Besides, my name doesn't hold a candle to yours, Hornet. How did you come by such a moniker?
After a fight, my opponents say the blows I give them are right. Want to see for yourself?
What are the rules?
I have two. One, always put some money down. Two, don't get killed.
Pretty simple.
Exactly. Take a sword, a mace, whatever you fancy. But no bows or any of that shit.
A shield?
Yeah, sure. Just a fight close up. We stop when one of us is ready to drop.
All right. You roam the world challenging random passers-by to duels.
Exactly.
Is that how you make a living?
Ah, no, not like that. I move from village to village, and people pay me for whatever they happen to need. Sometimes I'm asked to lug some stuff. Other times I guard a caravan. Occasionally I get to intimidate wretches who refuse to pay their debts, as long as I'm getting paid.
You enjoy scaring people in debt, huh?
Haha, that doesn't come into it. I've nothing against them. I get paid to deliver this and that from so-and-so. After that, it's none of my concern.
A mountain of muscle for sight.
Exactly. And there's no harm in pitting your fighting skills against someone now and then on the... So!
Let's do it.
Exactly. Now, what are we fighting for?
I have a proposition. If you win, you take the money. If I win, you teach me some of your skills.
I can tell you how to improve your stamina. How about that?
That's my wager.
Ha! I can't wait to win. Just a matter of the right moves and stamina. We can have another round if you're up. What can I do for?
Let's do it.
Exactly. What are we fighting?
I have a if I win,
I can tell you.
that's a hell of a...
Bloody hell.
I have...
Farewell.
Survived drought. We've survived floods, plague and fires, and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater catastrophe.
Go!
Oh, what did you get yourself into, lad? Go and see the surgeon before you bleed to death.
Nah, I've had worse.
Good evening. Do you need something?
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that you might have a job offer.
Well, you don't look lame.
I also heard you're invited to that big wedding coming up.
That's no business of yours at the moment.
All right. So what kind of work do you have for me?
You'll be carrying sacks of flour.
You don't have anything better? I can do other, more useful things.
Well, that's nice and all, but there's only one thing I need from you right now. And that's hauling sacks of flour.
When was the last time you had a scholar in your mill who could read and write? What use is it to raise obstructions when the wind may drive the mill wheel just as water can?
Esse clown the deity. Go and haul the sacks.
Do you really have nothing better I could do?
I do, but only for people I know already. And you're not one of them.
All right. It's not like I have much of a choice, do I?
The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front of it. I'll give you a groschen for every half dozen you carry. You won't have to buy food. We'll take care of that. And you can sleep here, in the barn. But not on the sacks of flour. You understand? Or I'll tan your hide. Climb up to the loft with the others.
Ah, fuck me.
Careful what you wish for. Go on, get to work. Take care, and good night.
Come here! Here you go. Take it. Sit and stay. Come here, boy.
Oh, somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
Well, this? Nah, it's nothing. But thanks for asking.
Praise the Lord.
Greetings to you too.
I can barely lift it. What the hell is in this thing? Oh, fuck, that's heavy. Oh,
Good day.
this is no joke. Oh, fuck, that's heavy. Oh, I'm sweating like a pig. Maybe this one will be lighter.
Greetings.
Fucking hell. Oh, what a slog. Oof. Bit heavy for flour.
I wonder if Kraiser gives him a grocery bag.
Oh, I'm sweating like a pig. Kurwa. What the?
Have you got it done? I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurwa. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface. You see, for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help.
So thievery. Just like Peshek in Ratai. I should have known.
Thievery? What a crude way of putting it.
But a truthful one.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. Now listen up. In Troskovitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, there's a chest. And in that chest is a document I need. One that used to be mine. But due to an unfortunate twist of fate, ended up there. It's called The Offer of Hermes Trismegistos. It's written right on it. You said you could do all sorts of things, so I assume reading is one of them. Am I right?
I can read. But I reckon that's the catch, isn't it?
The catch is the chest is under lock and key, and most likely well guarded.
Of course it is. And then you'll get me into Semin's wedding?
Aye. If you help me, I'll find a way to get you there. Miller's honor.
Where exactly should I look for this document? I doubt they've only got one chest in the Troskovitz rat house.
I can't help you there, but my hand Zinnik might know more. He had the document on him, but then the bloody fool got caught because of something else, and they took it from him. I'm pretty sure he's still on display in the stocks on the square. Just remember, lad, if you get caught like he did, the guards will turn out your pockets. Then it will be pretty hard to explain what a tramp like you is doing with a document he can't even read.
I'd like to learn more about the art of thievery.
Thievery? Humph. But all right, enough wordplay. If he'll tell you how to relieve people, and if you'd like to try opening locks without a key.
All right.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy. What a cheap old nag.
Oh, no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by. The only bit of shade far and wide.
That's just it. Some noble was resting.
Kraizel said you'd teach me to...
Sure, follow me. So Kraizel took you on just like that? Surprising. Kraizel hardly trusts anyone. He's a smart man. So don't you even think about betraying him. That would end badly for you. Not to scare you, though. That's not what I'm here for.
Let's begin.
Not so fast. You're new here, so...
Don't worry. It's not my first time.
Well, well, well. You fancy yourself.
In the front pouch, of course.
All right. I see you have some skills. Do you think you're up to stealing something from the front?
I'm not quite ready for that.
Don't you want to hear about it anyway?
All right? Tell me.
First of all, rich or poor, most folks carry their things in a pouch either in front or in the back. The front one holds keys, coin, and other small items.
And the rest is in the back?
Exactly. Now, this is important. Don't steal from the front pouch unless you're sure you know what you're doing.
Well, what if I need something from it? Like a key to a chest?
You can try taking it from behind. It'll be more difficult, but it's manageable if you're careful enough. Show me how nimble your fingers are then.
All right? Let's do it.
I don't have all day. Do you have it yet?
Done.
Very nice. I didn't notice you at all, and that's exactly what you want. Now give back what you took.
Here you go. What now?
That's it. It's a simple art. But if you want, you...
I'd rather try...
Why not, since we're... Well then, it's easy. Sneak up behind me and choke me out. I won't fight back. Just remember...
All right?
You know what to do. Just don't...
All right?
Ow, ow, ow. You've got some strength in those arms. In such a way that I don't notice. But that's how it should be.
Would you know of any other...
The only thing you can do in this backwater is go and ask those woodcutters on the opposite hill. You might...
Why the woodcut?
Just think about it. They've been cutting timber in the middle of nowhere for a pretty long time. And they get paid for every wagon they unload. They work all day long and don't move an inch. They have nothing to spend their money on.
I think I know what you're getting at.
All their earnings must be hidden somewhere in their camp. And it must be a lot of money.
What does Kraizel say about that?
He said it would be obvious it was one of us. After all, they can see right into our backyard from their camp. But you're not from around here. You might get away with it.
What's the purpose of that pen? I see you're not grazing livestock there.
Indeed we're not, friend. That's where we learn how to fist fight.
Fist fight? How come?
Why do you think? It's a pretty handy thing to know, and it's 100 times better.
Does the miller know about this?
Kraizel? He came up with the idea, mate. Hey, fancy having a go?
And who takes part?
Well, if you manage to beat me, you can try Malik. He ain't as fast as me, and if Malik ain't tough enough for you, there's always he'd tear you to
And how...
Nothing to it. You put aside your weapons and armor, And from the...
Thank you.
Got cold. Well, if you... I didn't fight back the first time. This time I won't make it so easy. Remember, if your victim is able to defend himself, you can still turn things around. But it will be a close call, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
You shit! Not like that. Try again.
All right, let's do it.
You shit! Not like that. Try again.
All right, let's do it.
Shit! That hurt. You knocked me out nicely. In such a way that I don't notice. That's how it should be.
Thanks, but I've learned enough.
Clear off.
Where should I lie down?
Well, it's best if you sleep upstairs, behind the chimney. Go up the stairs to the next floor, and then climb the ladder to the attic. That's where you'll find it.
What's your story anyway, Craig?
What business is that of yours? Seems to me like you haven't shut your mouth since you got here.
I'd really like to know more about you, that's all.
You know what? You ripped my sack, promised to help.
But
You know what? Let's make a deal. When you prove to me you're not all hot air, we can talk.
how about some more advice on sneaking around in Troskowitz?
You've come to the right man. You're as clumsy as a blind dog and about as inconspicuous.
I focus mainly on my diplomacy skills.
Talking your way out of a bad situation can definitely come in handy. But who knows if you'll be able to reach the end of your journey without... What do you want to know? I'll try to...
What should I wear?
Something dark. It won't exactly command respect. Just don't go wearing fancy clothes around... You have to be like a ghost that nobody knows about.
That's all.
friend.
Oh. What? Who? No. What? Who? Stop that.
Be on your way!
Good day. Easy, girl. Easy. We'll be done before you know it.
Heal!
God bless.
Greetings.
Someone's lying here. He's dead!
Are you Zinnek?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me out of here?
Kraizel sent me. He's looking for some document the bailiff took from you.
And what's the password?
Hermes Trismegistos?
I'm just yanking your pizzle. You should have seen your face. They caught me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me. They took everything, including that document, and locked it all away in the chest of stolen things in the rat house jail. You could get into the jail from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you could get there from behind the tavern alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually I had it, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Every guard in Troskovitz has one. Best to rob one of them who's slacking off or having a nap. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Well, I'm still learning, so I could use some advice.
You're in luck. You're speaking to a master. Of course, I am in the stocks just now, but that was just rotten luck. There ain't much I can teach you like this, is there? Better go and see Kraizel. Take care, friend.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
It's pissing down again.
All right. This is already sharp.
You shouldn't be bothering us here. Greetings.
How's your shift?
No great shakes. The last little while we've had our... I thank God for every day without a fuck-up.
We were recently attacked by robbers here by the pond. Do you know any...
Aye, I heard about that, but I don't believe you one bit. Them bastards murdered a young nobleman there.
No, that's not...
Look, you better drop it and...
What's the local Lord Serotto like?
How would I know? I've only seen him a couple of times. He spends most of his time in Prague at the Royal Court. And why are you interested in that, anyway?
I'm a stranger here, so I'm just curious.
Don't get too curious, fella.
What's the situation with hunting game around Troskovitz?
I don't know why you're asking, but it's strictly forbidden, of course. Only the local lords can hunt game. But if you're interested in gossip, then aye. There's poachers running around the forests, and they're worse than... But it's all them stop!
Why don't you drive those...
Because they set up camp on the estate of old Lord Samine.
And the bailiff?
Bailiff Thrush has already argued with him about it a few times, but his daughter is supposed to marry... And meanwhile, there's more thefts here than ever.
I'm looking for Lord Capon of Perkstein, my master. Do you know where I might find him?
Oh my God, what are you on about now?
What the...
I don't know. To my friend.
God be with you. And with you.
You can't be here. Surrender at once! Have it your way then!
You should have yielded! Now this...
Huh? Now, curve! You can't be here. Give up! I said surrender!
The author of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Kreysel's document.
Heal!
Come here!
God!
So hungry I could eat a horse.
God!
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
What's that you got? can't do this without a spade. You silly mutt.
Hear something, don't believe. I traveled the whole world.
Come here! Another of von Bergov's men. Another of von Bergov's men? But this one has a cross. Here you go. Take it. Come here! Aye, aye, you silly doggy. Sit. Stay.
Praise God.
Greetings.
I have that document from the...
Excellent.
Judging by the contents, it seems like you're dabbling in alchemy.
That's not a bad, but don't forget about astrology. Theurgy. Although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should avoid. Now show it to me. Good.
What now?
That much? Going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe.
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semin.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way.
You promised you'd get me into that wedding.
I did. But I didn't say when. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something
Devilish? You guessed it. It's nothing less than hot. And when I say alchemy, not some hocus-pocus brewing of
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll...
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to know. Now, I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret out...
A golem? What's that?
A golem is a helper brought to life using divine, can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful carrying sacks. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik.
My word.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. Jesus brought the dead back. I've no doubt that if our great holy Mother Church, all the apostles would...
So a golem, you say, made of flour?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me?
You already know that you can learn the practical application. But for a few groschen, we could discuss...
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, and then I'll decide whether to try...
Oh, see now? I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Kraizel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work...
I don't know, Kraizel. Alchemy, golems... I'll have to think about whether I want to continue with this art.
I get it. The greater good of mankind is... But don't forget, I can get you to... Good night. Careful.
Not yet. Oh. What? Who? Stop that. Not yet.
Praise God.
What's this next job order?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Kraizel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Kraizel wedding gift for a young Semine?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look, that you can point me in the right direction, and also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes. Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
So Bonnie is most likely a thief, am I right?
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget, you could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that... On the other hand, Zedek might be holding his tongue for a while.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnek, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she'll... Run along.
To the lair.
See you soon, my friend.
I apologize.
Good morning.
There now. Yes?
Good day to you.
I'm Henry, Miller Craizel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will.
Bonnie. It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. What should we call you?
The Wolf of Scalets.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nick. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Kraizel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I'm sorry.
I reckon I'll just have to scrape together.
What kind of...
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would... While we're on the subject of rituals,
He did.
And what do you...
Well, if that beast doesn't slay us as soon as it comes to life, then sooner or later some inquisitor... I think it's all witchcraft.
But don't worry. I'm sure it'll be a peaceful go. Calm and humble, and it'll help. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems. Well, I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know... But if you're in a hurry to find Kraizel's saltpeter...
No. I have plenty of time.
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had any... Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill nuts. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog.
Mutt.
What?
Among the wolves. Not a word of a lie. That is, I lost him and then found him again in a wolf pack.
Well, I'll be... That? I used to have a dog, but
He died.
he started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating. Just, but what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you?
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited...
Oh, really? Would you teach me?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you...
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. When Kraizel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, I'd run. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
I don't think I've ever met anyone more annoying in my life. Most of the time, I don't even understand what he's on about.
Once he told me there's no such thing in the world as a man and what are you supposed to say to that? Best to keep your mouth. Thanks for talking to me. But now, before you came, and before Zeenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests. Anyhow, now all the styes in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Kraizel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Kraizel needs for his... If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms.
No, I don't.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass.
Kraizel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies.
God's mysterious ways.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's not...
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or...
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of...
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Time, a person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a...
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region...
Well, I haven't met him yet.
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so... I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovitz butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Skalitz.
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested
I hear you're good at opening locks.
All right.
You're that beast! Stop that horse and surrender!
Easy now! I surrender!
I've got it in for you. You've been loitering around here where you shouldn't. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused. You'll pay a fine. And if...
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it for a bit.
That's not how it works. But fine. If you return it, we can... But don't do anything like that again. Got it?
Quick!
What a nag! Phew.
Whoa! Whoa!
Greetings. If I don't... I hope you'll be satisfied.
Show me your...
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Ka!
Good day.
Go! Yes? Hmm?
I'm Henry. And you must be the local gravedigger, right?
Ignatius, master of the sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place, are you? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
I'm more interested in the grave digging profession as a whole.
Ah, once you try it, you'll never want to do nothing.
You got a big cemetery here. Pretty nice, too.
Ain't it? But being the gravedigger, I'll never have a place of my own here. They'll throw me by the wall like a dog. But when I'm dead, I won't care. If it was up to me, I'd even... We're all equal before death and the Lord. This game of...
What's the story with the dead people?
The story? They're dead.
But you said there's been a lot of people dying around here recently.
Well, it ain't usual for people to get off by the cartload out here in the sticks, if you ask me.
I don't know. Hadn't really thought about it that way.
That might be the reason, then. Look, I'm not suggesting anything. If things keep up like this, I'll be out of work in no time. There'll be no one left to bury.
Being a gravedigger must be a lonely...
Funny a young lad like you is so interested in grave...
Well, I'm only asking.
That figures. Youngsters these days wouldn't know hard work if it bit 'em on the...
Are you offering me a job?
No. I'm giving you a warning.
And how do you know that?
You've got that look. I can...
Could you be more specific?
You just aren't cut out for it, and that's that. A gravedigger needs passion. It's a service. A labour of love.
Have you been a gravedigger
I did think about it once, if I'm... I wanted to be a knacker in Yitchin. But some fool with friends in high places got that really pissed me off, so I said, fuck it. Why would I want to dig graves for people...
So you've always been here?
And what of it? Do you think I get bored here? Not really.
I'm not from these parts, and I've seen a few conciliation crosses.
The same as where you come from, I reckon. They mark spots where the sins of man came to be regretted.
That's an interesting way of...
Aye, like when a fella buries an axe in someone's head over something stupid and then comes to regret it. Or if the law sees to it that the sinner then has to erect a conciliation cross to mark...
Where does he get the cross from?
Where do you think? From me.
You're in charge of that too? Stone cutting?
I know how to cut a cross out of stone. And what of it? With the soft sandstone around here...
So they're all your work?
I wish. I've only sold 2 or 3 recently. Most of these here are right old. You might find a few stories about them in the village chronicle what's kept... All I know is a young fella once jumped off the cliffs near Takoff, and folks say the place is cursed.
Do you know any more stories?
Aye, I do, but I'm not telling you it.
Unfortunately, I had to bury...
My condolences.
Thank you. I just don't...
Did you witness their deaths?
Unfortunately. They were killed in front of my eyes.
Oh, I understand that's never easy. But if you closed their eyes and buried them in consecrated ground, you've nothing to worry about.
I dug their grave next to our smithy. We didn't have a church in our village.
Well, that can't be avoided sometimes. Don't let it bother you. As long as you picked the spot with good intentions, I'm certain their souls went straight to heaven. You needn't worry.
But seriously...
Gravedigger, knacker, snorters, Well, I have been doing it for almost 40 years.
Sounds appealing.
Not all that glitters is gold, lad. I pick up dead animals on the side of the road. That's the knacker's. That's why people say I'm unclean. If I had children, they wouldn't be allowed to marry anyone besides... It's so ingrained in folk. A fella takes care of things they wouldn't want to handle themselves, and this is... Can't even go to...
Ignatius.
Of course. How many are there? What, shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it a...
Yeah, something like that. At night, you...
Well...
not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcasses in it. These white crystals form in it. And that's exactly what we're after.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easy.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use at least one day I can take it a bit
You want me to help you with your grave dig?
Why not? You look like a strong fella.
Oh, dragging... But so be it.
Grave digging is... And if it wasn't for us...
Of course. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honour I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honour if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boy Snorter, nice and early, at...
Let's get this over.
Didn't you understand me? Like I said, be here at daybreak.
Is there some...
Of course, if you've got nothing better to do, you can... If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. In fact, you can keep it. All I can do is admire...
And where can I sleep?
At the inn in Truskovitz. Get a good breakfast there, too. Here's a little something so you know I take care of my help.
Gah! Gah! Keep it up. Good. Mutt!
What's up, food?
Come here, boy. Look what I have for you.
Sup is not. Since it's how much do you want for it?
That?
Well.
Mr. Son.
Masa umatan tov.
What do you have for...
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
What do you have?
Masa umatan tov. Sei gesund.
I'm sorry.
Gracias, Mora.
Greetings to you two.
Go! Mutt!
What are you doing, strolling about without a light? Good evening.
I'd like to...
Certain.
I could use...
Don't.
I can't...
All right.
I'll glad...
Great. Don't be afraid to tell me what you want next time. There's no need to be embarrassed. Anyway, now to have a bath. God bless.
bless you.
God bless.
Hey, unless you want to end up the same way, keep going.
Easy, easy. I'm going.
Don't let me see you here again.
Careful!
Loitering around here. So,
And get this. Gah! Gah!
Everything all right, eh? Come here!
Greetings, sir.
I don't know if...
The dew is still on the leaves. You don't need your horse. I'll stable him here. In any case, heavens, hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take... Better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
I'm sure we can sort this out.
You mangy thief. May you give it back to me, right?
Forgive me, friend. There must have been some sort of mistake. But, well, since I already somehow ended up with this thing, supposing you were to give it to me as a gift, eh? I'd be eternally grateful to you.
Since you put it like that, good sir, all right. Take it as a gift. And don't forget to mention my generosity to their lordships.
Heal!
We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, not exactly. I'm not even from this region. I'm only doing some work for the miller.
I remember Kraizel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Kraizel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that bunny of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinek is too. Kraizel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Kraizel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on. Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
I can't see a thing through those bushes.
You'll go and have a close look. Don't worry. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
Heel! Look what I have for you. Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
Back here. Haven't you and your lackey stolen enough already?
What do you mean already? Hey!
Hey! Drop that right now and get over here!
What's going on, Ignate?
Ah, Henry. Right on time. I asked you about things in Lower Samine, and you swore it was as clean as a well-gnawed bone. You remember, don't you? So now you can deal with this yourself. And please, make sure we leave with...
What are you after, then?
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our stores and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. What do you have to do with them?
Take a good look at me. Do I look like a slimy pickpocket? Or just an honest hand who happens to be doing some dirty work? Are you going to seize every farm worker leaving his field with dirty boots after a hard day's work?
It's about whose company you keep.
All right, so take a good look at Ignatius here and tell me how you imagine an old knacker like him goes around robbing chests. And don't forget to tell me why you think he didn't spend all that stolen silver on a better horse or wagon or even some nicer clothes.
All right, I might have been mistaken.
Just ask around. Unlike my clothes, my conscience is clean.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go, fellas. Maybe... Did I get this right? Maybe it was that sheep.
Suppose we can carry on then, eh?
Don't forget that carcass.
Yeah, you're right.
What now?
Not much left.
Hopefully our luck will hold out. The next farm's just up ahead. Don't worry. That was just a kind of little favor for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
And then Satan himself appeared in the sky. Happens all the time.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right. I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly. Lazy bones.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Ew. Is this really worth it? Jesus, this is disgusting.
Pigs are heavier than deer, eh?
Pretty hefty, eh? They lived like royalty here. Where are we going to find 2 new pigs? More money out here.
Get over here so we can carry on.
Mutt! Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream. Ah, here it is. Wolves must have killed them. They didn't even eat them up. I'll go and tell Ignatius.
you want to keep going or not?
It really wasn't a curse. No wonder the pigs caught some...
Well, what do you know? I'll give you a hand. It is...
I took care of the carcasses.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Yeah, you'd eat that. They've been lying there.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's keep going. Lads, seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today. So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Oh, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course, it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me. Lazy bones. Yeah! Yeah!
Praise the Lord.
Christ! Pardon me. Today's a torture.
Oh, Sakra! The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
Heel!
Here, Matt. Search. Barking? It's coming from over there.
Mutt!
Henry, how come you're here?
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The gravedigger wants me to poison that dog.
Jesus! And are you going to do it?
Well, what else can I do? You're the one who sent me to Ignatius. You just tactfully neglected to mention that when you and Zinnek were acting as his hands, you robbed half the houses in the county.
Shit. It's all gone sour.
This is all I have left to do before he takes me to the saltpeter pit.
And couldn't you find the pit without that? Just take a look at that poor creature. I'd like to keep him in place of my poor dead sniffer.
You surely know how to pick 'em. Your poor creature is terrorizing the whole area.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zinnek and I were here last, I saw how old Vysarik treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
God bless.
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? What do you mean?
I set the dog free. He didn't deserve to die.
For fuck's sake, didn't deserve to die? We were supposed to get rid of him, because that's just what...
Bonnie from the mill came and took the dog before we got to him.
Well, fuck me. How much more is that girl...
Oh, she'll take better care of him than Baysar did. All he needs is to be fed properly.
Aye, surely, because if he runs off and ravages something or someone again, then we didn't help at all. Let's go before we start...
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy, slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
I was expecting some huge hole in the ground. This is just some hollow. 3 piles of earth and that's it.
3 huge piles, you mean to say? True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more nitre you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't. The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb the natural balance, see? And soon they'll find out there's no place to find...
Well, I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius, and take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm...
Who knows? Maybe that'll really be my fate. I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses, and eat bread with saltpeter.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again. Either with me or somewhere else.
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it. This I have. have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. From a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it. Here, Mutt! What are you looking for?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Ah, don't be like that. Perhaps I can help you. What's up?
I'll tell you, but pray keep it to yourself, will you?
Of course.
I'm looking for treasure. I have a map to it, but I'm not sure I'm going the right way.
Well, let me see it. Perhaps I can help you.
So you can commit it to memory and double-cross me? Over my dead body?
Do I look like a thief to you? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more honest person than me. I'm just trying to help.
Well, all right. Well, want it back straight away, understand?
Yes. Don't worry.
Here you go. So what's it gonna be? Don't fuck with me! Give it here!
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, you've been deceived.
What?
This is no map. I've seen a fair few in my time, and this is just a bunch of scribbles.
What? But how can you tell?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was scrawled on. It's very delicate, and the lines... It looks like no map I...
Fuck! You might...
God bless you.
I'll have a look.
Pleasure doing business.
I need a bath.
Certainly.
10 to...
All right.
Let's talk about...
Certainly. Excellent.
Greetings to you.
I reckon that's it. Friend?
You silly doggy.
You silly doggy.
Excuse me.
Well,
Can't you just leave?
I have to get to know the...
Let me give you some good advice. Try to get to know...
I found the place where we can... You just head out of Troskovitz towards Upper... Only it's not a pit. It's the gravedigger Ignatius.
And is it the real stuff?
Yeah. And I hope...
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. I was hoping it'd be closer. If I send 2 wagons, it'll...
What should I do?
That means I could mix...
Kraizel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest, and certain circumstances have emerged, which, unfortunately...
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be...
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos.
God.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only to penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
What's the next task then, Craig?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers, carried by the wind, all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
Yeah, I can hear. And pretty clearly. Kraizel's daft. Kraizel's daft.
No, I hear something else. Scribe Erezim received a trunk from Prague, and it...
The document?
No, a book. And from an author more venerable than... It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trotsky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samin wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Certainly. It's why I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. Start getting ready. I see you've already... Ad charisma tuendo.
So you'll really get me into that wedding?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. Or, to be more exact, the two of me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant.
It'll be some female, right?
Correct. But not just any female. A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as all will be stunned by her beauty. And she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to all it'll take is a little push. And clunk.
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. He'll pretend when the Chamberlain becomes insistent. You, as her personal bodyguard, naturally, he'll say you won't leave her side. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be...
I can hardly believe that...
Well, it's not all. I admit there's a certain element here. First, we have to find our great...
What?
Look, she doesn't have to be a lady. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume.
Could Bonnie do?
She could. The only hitch is nobody with any sense.
So some bathhouse?
Aye. You can find lots of capable girls at the Jelly-Off baths, including some who aren't so... It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but...
Dorothy owns the bathhouse?
Aye, next to the alehouse. You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows, or...
Can't you take care of it yourself?
I don't get on too well with Dorothy, to put it mild. You're a talented, likable youngster. And don't forget, we're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress. Mintha would be ideal. Where Emmerich the apothecary might have something. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. Or get hold of the recipe and make your own mint.
Where can I find...
Where do you think? The butcher's? Go. Bartoszek has just...
Why that?
Because Ulrich won't know where to... The dress is likely to be pretty expensive. Once there. Anyway, you'll be...
You shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
What can you do? Maybe next time then.
Off you go!
Can I ask you about that grave beyond the farm?
Why?
I was wondering...
It's my brother's. He died during childbirth. And if you want to know any more... Bless you, sir.
It's not every day you get married off into a noble family.
What a night. I hear it's going to be big. That Lord Semaine brought a mountain of stuff.
God be with you, sir.
Show me your...
Happy to be of service, sir.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed.
Stop fooling around. What
Get
kind of
out!
idea is that?
What's new in...
I was just visiting. He said
I've seen those.
that we found someone buried here. I've been digging up bodies ever, and that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Christ, pardon me.
Stop fooling around.
Are you looking at the moon?
with you.
You have a kind.
I heard you swear by the alluring fragrance of Mintha.
Only the finest quality Mintha. And now that I've been invited to the wedding, I'm keeping a... Do you like it?
I do. What do you want for it?
I'm definitely hanging on to the... I take damn good care. Besides, what good would it do you?
You'd be surprised how perfume can help make a man seem more... But I'll probably have to give this one to someone else who's also going to...
Well, I don't think it'll smell as good on her or him. Moreover, I want to stand out. Anyone can get Mintha perfume, but of the highest quality. I prize those...
Come now, Betty. Who put the idea in your head that you need perfume to impress someone?
Well, women compliment me on it. They say I smell classy, as if I was running an inn somewhere in Italy.
Don't try to be something you're not. I like you best as a real check-in keeper, who's not afraid of a few stains from chicken and beer.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I needn't go overboard with the perfume. Sometimes it even tickles my own nose, and it itches where I put it on.
Well, in that case, Betty, you better stop. You wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Aye, it'll be better if I get rid of one bottle. I'm keeping the other one, but I'll give you this one. At least I won't be so tempted to splash it all over me.
Glad to hear that. I won't keep you any longer.
I'm looking forward to... Why is this sticky?
What do you think?
You look nice, but you really shouldn't.
Show me your...
I hope you find what you're looking for next time. Good.
What do you... Word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Do we have a deal?
More.
That's a big...
You, sir, and come again.
Hi. What can you do?
I could use...
That was a close shave, wasn't it?
That's a good
come
one.
On. It was funny.
Greetings to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Blessings to you.
I'll have a look at you.
What can you do? Maybe next time.
I feel a lucky roll coming up.
What game would you like to play?
Wagoners.
Let's...
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Slip myself in two to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where can I find a decent apprentice?
you friend. Please. People are always asking me if you're looking for help, but they're never good enough for you.
I don't want some good-for-nothing in my house. I need someone who's capable and has a good head on his shoulders, and most importantly, doesn't drink.
You're no saint yourself, but the answer's obvious. Drink together. That way, you'll keep an eye on the lad, and you'll even have someone to carry you home.
What can you do? These ones here.
I'll have a jug of wine.
Damn it. They're yours, lad. Praise the Lord.
Ah, good day.
One beer after another.
Cheers!
Good day.
Light this.
Day.
Oh, come on.
God bless.
Greetings.
Good day. Greetings to you as well.
How's it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again? That's what you said last week. And the one before that.
It's good for you. Pickled cabbage dries out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance. What fluids? Saturn and Jupiter in a bad constellation. That churns up the black bile and makes you ill.
You idiots. You've been
Ha
hanging
ha!
around with Miller
The luck is on my side, it seems.
He may be a bit odd, but...
Oh, I've just got this nasty premonition. What premonition? I've got a barrel of ale.
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the... The people there call themselves the Blemmies.
Quick!
They have neither head nor...
today.
Come here!
God be with you. I apologize. You silly doggy.
Get out of here, go!
Greetings.